Okay, so today what we're going to be making is some natural Sprite. So we're going to actually have some lemons, some limes, we're going to take the zest of both, we're going to take the juice from both, and then we're going to add a little sugar into it, we're going to make a syrup. After that we're going to use our trusty soda stream, add little bubbles to our sparkling water, and we'll be able to blend those all together to create our nice Sprite. So what we're going to start off with, we're actually going to look to take off the zest from the lemons and from the limes. So you can either use a vegetable peeler to carefully just peel off that zest. We don't want to get any of this white, this is the pith. We don't want any of that because that can make our soda rather bitter. So we're just going to peel all of this off. If you have a zester, that's even easier. But all we're going to do today is peel this off, and then once we have all of our zest off, we're literally just going to slice it up, nice thin julienne sized pieces. So this way we're just going to drop that straight into the pan. That's what we're going to add our water and our sugar to actually create our syrup. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is we've got the zest in our pot here. We're going to start juicing up all of our lemons and limes. So squeezing as much juice out of them as we possibly can. And so in the zest, there's a lot of oils in all of those pores. So we're going to get all of the flavors from those. And then in the actual fruit itself, we have all the juice. As we extract all of that through, it's just going to add more and more flavor to everything we're doing. So the more juice, the more flavor. Okay, so now we have our lemon and lime zest, our lemon and lime juice, all in the pot. And now we're going to add 2 cups of sugar, 1 and 2, and then after that we're going to add 2 cups of water. This is filtered water, just so we have as few impurities in there as possible. And now what we're going to do is just turn the ring on here. We're going to bring that up to a boil, give it a quick stir, and then turn it off and allow it to cool down and let it, almost like with a tea bag, let the flavors steep out. So I don't want to boil it vigorously. Number one, I don't want to actually caramelize this because I want this to be a relatively clear syrup that we're going to be adding to our sparkling water. But also I don't want to yield any of the bitterness that you can end up getting if you overboil the zest that we have in here as well. So we're just going to let it steep just like a tea bag. So now we have our syrup is completed, it's nicely cooling, and so now I'm going to strain it through this fine sieve. This is going to remove any of the seeds that may have gone in and any of that pith as well. We don't want to keep any of that in our finished soda. So now I'm going to actually place this in the refrigerator. It's cool enough that it can go in the refrigerator. So that way it can completely chill down. So when we mix it with our chilled sparkling water, then it won't take away from any of that fizz. If this is still warm or hot, it'll actually remove some of that fizz very quickly. So now we need our sparkling water, and you can actually purchase from the grocery store just some regular sparkling water, soda water, seltzer water, they all work. But I actually have a soda stream, which I use for mine. So I use filtered water from my refrigerator, so it's already chilled, and then I fill it up to the appropriate level if you have one, and then give it a couple of pumps until it makes a strange noise, and then release it. Now only ever use water, straight water, in the soda stream. Don't ever try and use anything else because it will explode. Learn from experience. But so now we can place our soda stream over here. Now I have our bottle that we're going to use to complete this, and so I'm going to use a funnel to keep it nice and clean, but we're going to empty about a quarter of the way up, or a quarter of the volume of this bottle. I'm going to fill with our syrup. That goes to right about there. Maybe a touch more. And then we're going to top off with our sparkling water or our seltzer water. And try not to pour it too quickly, otherwise you're going to have a bubble straight over the top. And also you don't want to lose too much of the fizz while you're making it too. Keep an eye on it as it gets closer up to the top. You can use an old soda bottle for this, anything that would be suitable for holding liquids under pressure. But bear in mind, this is a liquid under pressure, so you don't want it to explode on you, so you can't use just a regular water bottle because they're not made to be able to hold that pressure in. Now I can just place this in the refrigerator for a little bit longer, just to make sure it's really good and cold. That will actually help to hold those bubbles in.